Hey guys, so today I'm in Richmond Park. It's a beautiful blue sky day and this is one of my favourite spots in London. I love coming here when I want to just be in nature and get away from all the hustle and bustle of London. Today I thought I'd talk about drones, why I absolutely love them, and a few tips and tricks that I've learnt while using them. I love drones. It allows us to get these high production values without having a Hollywood budget. It means I can fit everything in a backpack and not have to bring a helicopter or huge cranes. All I need is a small drone and it can fit all in this backpack. If it's your first time flying a drone, or you're new to flying drones, the best way to get good is by practicing as much as you possibly can. It's all about muscle memory, and the more you can practice, the better you'll get. A really important thing to remember is that drones, as fun as they are and as cool as they are, they're also very dangerous. So you've got to make sure that you take all precautions in order to not have an accident. So don't fly it over lots of people or close to buildings, over power lines, things like that. You've just got to make sure that you're careful and not getting too close to dangerous obstacles. As long as you adhere to these rules, then you can have a lot of fun and you can get some really amazing shots. When filming with the drone, I find you can get the best results when you have nice slow movements, and if you start down low, say by the grass, and slowly go up over a tree. So this is the ground here, like nice and low, here's the object, and you fly up and over the top and you can reveal the beautiful view. That can produce some really amazing results. But the key is not to fly it too fast, because if you fly it around like a crazy person, people will know straight away that it's a drone. So it's all about producing nice fluid movements. That's the key. This is an obvious one, but make sure you don't fly in terrible windy conditions. It can be really dangerous and things can go nasty quite quickly. Make sure you check the weather before you're planning a shoot. And if you don't feel comfortable about flying in those really windy conditions, don't do it. There's no need to. Just make sure you're always safe, and then you'll have a lot more fun and you won't have to worry about things going wrong. Another really good thing to do is to make sure that you plan your shots before you actually take off. It can be so tempting sometimes to just literally start the drone up and fly it around and see what you get. But if you can plan the shot, and if you can talk it through with the actors or the subject, it'll just make for a much better shot. The more you can plan, the better it'll be in the end result. Of course, there'll be times where you can't plan because you're shooting an event and it's all very run and gun. But in those instances, the more you've practiced beforehand, the easier it will be on the day. And also having a monitor, which is, I highly recommend if you can get yourself a monitor, that will just make the filming of this event much easier because you can actually see what you're doing rather than having to guess.
Got the feeling in your soul all night long. You got the feeling.
The drone really shines when you're able to get shots that a helicopter couldn't get. So for example, when I was in Scotland, I set the drone up. I was really nervous because I wasn't sure if I was going to crash it, and there was a window and I flew the drone through the window. I was freaking out a lot because I wasn't sure if I was going to crash the drone, but thankfully I managed to make it through the other side and it produced a really nice shot. And sometimes you've got to risk the life of the drone in order to get these good shots. Another shot I got that you could only get with a drone while I was in Scotland was through the valleys. So there's this beautiful valley which wasn't wide enough for a helicopter, but I could fit my drone in there. At the end of the day, you don't need all these fancy tools and equipment. As long as you've got a video camera of some sort, whether that's a phone or a DSLR, you have the ability to make an amazing film. You don't need all this fancy technology. Of course it's fun and exciting, but it all comes down to the idea and story. That's what you should focus on. That's what's most important. So that's it, guys. I really enjoyed shooting this vlog in Richmond Park. Such a beautiful spot. If you've got any other questions, you know what to do. Post them below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Yoo-hoo!